with the release of Season 2 of Hazbin Hotel and the new Pokemon game so close, my theorist brain can't help but combine the two. So I'm gonna make another video about perfect partner Pokemon. This time my focus is gonna be Vaggie. So similar to Angel Dust, Vaggie leads us down the path of thinking about bug-type Pokemon. Considering that her name early in development was Vaggie-Motha, it comes to no surprise that she was based on a moth. But with that said, the Vaggie that we eventually got is very different from the one from the original concept art and even from the pilot. I plan to eventually make a longer video about that, but for now let's just focus on the fact that she's an angel. So Vaggie being an angel naturally makes me think about the fairy typing. Of the fairy type Pokemon, there's one that's notorious for being protective, even willing to create black holes if it means protecting its trainer. That Pokemon is Gardevoir. Gardevoir gives some real guardian angel energy. I mean, it's in the name. The name origin likely comes from the French words garde, which means guard, and then devoir, which means duty, guard duty. And the Japanese name is Sir Knight, which, obviously is a knight. But I have one issue with this. Can you really see Vaggie having a psychic type? I feel like Vaggie would more likely have a fighting type. Fairy fighting seems more like her style. According to interviews with Viv, she's skilled with many different types of weapons, not just spears. Hell, Viv's even mentioned she's played around with the idea of her having a giant hammer, which I hope we see that in Season 2, that'd be cool. So would Tinkaton work? No, because then we're losing the protective role. No, I honestly feel like the perfect Pokemon for Vaggie would be Iron Valiant. Iron Valiant is a very skilled fighter that, while using a spear, is also capable of using other weapons. Iron Valiant is also from another world, which is very fitting for Vaggie. And also, I know I use this as a justification for Angel Dust, but the shiny is kind of perfect for Vaggie. Also, there's a theory that Adam created the Exorcist Angels, which if that's true, then that would also be fitting because Iron Valiant is a man-made Pokemon. Speaking of which, I plan to cover that theory in the future. By the way, I wanted to clarify that just because Vaggie is my favorite character from Hazbin Hotel and Iron Valiant is one of my favorite Pokemon has no correlation to the conclusion I've made here. But let me know what you guys think. Did I hit the nail on the head, or is there another Pokemon you could see Vaggie with? The comment section for the last video I made like this was amazing. I'd love to continue to see what your picks for partner Pokemon would be. Anyways, with that said, feel free to follow for more Helloverse analysis, and with that, I'm out of here.